very warm welcome to everyone watching this episode of She Matters. She Matters is our commitment to celebrating the remarkable women leaders who drive our innovation, culture, and success. Today, we have the privilege of speaking with Ms. Parvathy S, Senior Manager in the Quality Department, who brings over 17 plus years of rich experience in the industry. Her deep expertise and commitment towards Tata Elxsi have made a significant impact, setting benchmarks for many to follow. We are excited to hear her insights and learn from her inspiring journey. Welcome to the show, Parvathy.
Thank you, Sharad.
We have a couple of questions for you, Parvathy. Reflecting on your journey, can you share a defining and happy moment from your time at Tata Elxsi?
Defining a moment would be difficult because, as you know, I have been with Tata Elxsi for now almost 2 decades. So, defining a single moment within Tata Elxsi would be a difficult experience. But then, every day comes up with new challenges, new opportunities, new adventures, which brings in, different kind of success. And every success brings in happiness within you. So, selecting a one instance which can bring in or which I can define at this point of time would be quite unfair. But, one experience that I can just recollect is, the first opportunity where I could represent Tata Elxsi in an international forum. So, I got an opportunity within the VDA. So, VDA, we had a conference on two giant standards of automotive, majorly automotive spice and functional safety. We brought in a model which could cater to the requirements of both these standards. It was well appreciated after the conference, and then it was really a proud moment when multiple people approached me and told me like how they look forward to this model to come up. Indeed, that was a great moment which I can cherish.
What are the important lessons have you learned at Tata Elxsi that helped you grow in your career?
Tata Elxsi has given me a lot of experiences. So something which I can recollect is, or I can, mention explicitly is continuous learning. Continuous learning and the importance of relationships. So every day, as I told earlier, also it is a quite a new challenge. Every day comes up with new things, new different things to be done, to be experimented. So what happens is you have to keep learning. You have to upskill yourself so that you are at par with what the industry requires. Expectations keep evolving, technologies change rapidly, so you need to be always updated in the industry so that you become relevant. What is relevant yesterday does not stand relevant today. So you have to change your styles, adapt to scenarios, and then work differently. So continuous learning, as per me, stands as a very important criteria or an important lesson from what I have learned in my tenure or journey in Tata Elxsi. Apart from this, what I also value is the relationship or the importance of relationship. We ourselves cannot do everything. It's a teamwork. You're only as good as your team. So if you have to deliver something, you have to have an ecosystem which includes your managers, your team, your project managers, your senior leadership, and all the required stakeholders. All of them have to collaboratively work so that you can come up with a better result or achieved desired outcome. So I value these two things within Tata Elxsi.
What one word describes your leadership experience at Tata Elxsi and why?
Difficult question to answer, Sharad, but then I feel being situational at every scenario, because one scenario or expectation at one scenario is totally different from what is the expectation in a different scenario. You cannot handle everything in the same way. Sometimes, as the situation demands, you will have to be more hands on, so you have to do a lot of micromanagement. In certain times, when you see that the other person is empowered, you just need to let go certain things and empower the person so that he or she can take up and drive the things going forward. So situational leadership is what I have felt as an important style of leadership.
Next question. What advice would you give to other women leaders in the corporate world who aspire to have a successful career?
To be successful, or to all my women leaders in the industry, I would say be more genuinely interested in your career. You have to be genuinely interested and then invest in your career, so that you can build, you can find time for yourselves, and you can be relevant or more outcome driven. So most of the women employees that I see have a concern that they have a lot of work life balance related issues. So I basically feel that, it's not about working 9 to 6, or it's not about, working for a fixed, rigid schedules that is more important. It's about you understanding when to prioritize family, when to prioritize work. Being in a corporate world, you always will have to, there would be multiple scenarios where you have to stretch. So you have to go beyond your working hours. That would be the demand, and you will have to, because that is a customer request, you will have to cater to those things. So you need to build an ecosystem which will enable you to build up such a system so that you can work or stretch, and that doesn't impact neither your family nor your work. So it is always advised to have a good ecosystem and then understand what is the priority of the time and work accordingly.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. In what ways Tata Elxsi's nurturing culture fostered your growth and development as a leader?
Within Tata Elxsi, as I mentioned, it is everyday new challenges. So if you, for me, when we experiment things, you learn a lot of things. So for me, experimentation, being open or confidently approaching things, so that so that you can build on it, make mistakes, and then still get up from there, try new things and get through the situations, is what, that is an important thing. And I'm always grateful to my mentors or my leaders who have given me those opportunities where I could leverage what I know and then build it to a fruitful results, which could yield results either through multiple stakeholders or to meet customer expectations.
Okay. Thank you so much, Parvathy, for sharing your inspiring journey and valuable insights with us. Conversations like these remind us why she matters. Because women leaders like Parvathy shape our innovation, culture, and success. To everyone watching this, thank you once again for joining us today. Stay tuned for more episodes. Until next time, take care and keep inspiring. Once again, thank you, Parvathy. Thank you all.